and that hurts the Iranian people. By default, keeping them on the list, we are failing to provide support for the most active anti-terrorist group around. I think that today, as we know, Iran has a much stronger and concentrated nationalism than any other country in the region. Iran, the people inside of Iran today know that, and that's why they fear the MEK. If President Maliki is so weak that he can't control his own forces inside of Iraq, and in fact is going to use his forces to attack the innocent people in Camp Ashraf, then we in fact should view him, as Congressman Kennedy said, as being the same mold as another Saddam Hussein. We should in fact recognize that he is nothing more than a puppet of the current Iranian regime, and consequently we need to bring all of this together, and the way that we do that is by removing the MEK off the FTO list and by using the power within our State Department, within our Congress, to encourage the State Department, if you will, to get off their rear end and change this designation so that we in fact have an organization that is recognized as one that is anti-terrorist and can help the Iranian people. Again, I think when we look at the way Maliki is operating today, it places him in the category of thugs like Milosevic. Today, hopefully, when President Obama addresses the nation, we will hear words that will give us some insights into where he's headed. And hopefully it will be that he is starting to recognize that the worst nation in the region in terms of supporting terrorism is the current regime inside of Iran. I would also encourage President Clinton and Secretary Clinton and Secretary Gates to take up arms to stop the Iraqi attacks and the harassment of the people who are our greatest allies. And I hope that Secretary Clinton, and I think she's a great Secretary of State, but I hope that she will expedite delisting the MEK so that, and by so doing, we can provide the citizens of Iran with the greatest opportunity that they have of pursuing democracy, and that the MEK can thereby assist in bringing about change inside of Iran for the sake of the Iranian people. That's what it's all about.
Thank you very much. Let me just say, I would love to take that trip to Ashraf. The problem is right now he could not get in or out without the assistance of the American military. Ashraf is surrounded by Iraqi troops, and they are occupying about a third of Ashraf. You've heard some of the discussion about frankly, the behavior on the part of the Iraqi troops, which is contrary to the Geneva Conventions. We have done something in Iraq that does not bode well for the world. We have created a satellite of the most vicious, barbaric government on the face of the earth, which is the Iranian government. I am not in this to fight or support the MEK, to fight for or support the MEK. I am in this because of my country. This country has been a beacon of human rights for 200 years. We have no right, in terms of what we owe our own people, to stand by and allow our vassal states, which we created, to massacre and commit genocide. We cannot maintain our position of leadership in the world. We cannot claim to have a moral leadership